Hello, hello, hello. Gosh, here we are, the 16th of February 2025, and the end of another weekend. It's been cool, a little bit rainy and overcast, and tried to be a bit snowy this morning. But the sun came out as we went, as we headed down. I was travelling down to my niece's, which is about 100 miles away. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Margaret. Nice to see you here. Yeah, we went down. My brother was driving down because I know he was leaving a car there to pick up from his holiday in a couple of weeks' time. And he drove my mum and me and his girlfriend down. So we had some nice food with my niece and saw my niece's little girl and spent some nice time with the family. So that was good. My intention was to spend more time being, and I did, and I also got quite a lot done. I've written a couple of posts, and I was pretty good on my food intake, although I had a lot, but it was all pretty good healthy stuff with no extra side effects, apart from the tiniest little slither of what was it called, apple strudel that my brother's girlfriend made. It was, yeah, it's really nice, but I only had a tiny bit, so I'll forgive myself for that, I guess. But when I got back this evening, I've been looking at this potential cleanse that I'm going to do, this medical medium 369 cleanse it's called, and it's quite a big piece of food intake, really. So I've not really changed my food up for a while, and yeah, I guess it's, if things aren't working, I need to change it up. But changing is a little bit overwhelming. It's like changing my ingredients, looking at buying different things, which then the costs go up. So I've created a couple of shopping lists, and I'm going to give myself tonight to sleep on it and just allow things to settle and get my head in a good space, but more importantly, my heart in a good space. Hiya, Karen. Because what I was reminded, little YouTube video when I was traveling down, was that actually raising our vibrations is the most important thing. So if you're anything like me, you're a bit of a goal setter. I'm a bit of a goal setter. I certainly have been the last few years, when I've recognised that, hey, if we want to achieve something, we sort of got to get our head round what it is that we want to achieve. What is it? Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. Beg your pardon. Don't need to see that, do you? But achieving goals is fun, and it makes you feel good when you do something that you didn't think you were able to do, and it does raise your vibrations, definitely, when you achieve something. But the reason that we have a goal in the first place is because we think it's going to make us feel better. So whether that's a new job, a new house, a new looking body, better health, new man, a new woman, whatever it might be, we think it's because it's going to make us feel better. But if we are able to feel better now, then our world just becomes better. So that's what this work is all around, actually, about shifting how we feel. That's what vibrational shift is, because our words are important and what we think is important, but how we feel is even more important, because you can tell by how you feel what vibrational level that you're on. So if you're not feeling good, that means that your vibrations are lower, and that's not necessarily, I was going to say, a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's an opportunity for you to adjust either what you're thinking about and therefore what you're feeling about. And that's what this bligniting is all about, really, is about raising our vibrations so we can feel better, because when we feel better, we're more likely to spot the opportunities, we're more likely to take advantage of things, we're less likely to be in fear, because when we're in fear, then it stops us. It stops us doing. It stops us going. And I recognise that with my swimming. I'd stopped swimming for a bit because there was a bit of me that was afraid I might fall over. And I got over that. I sort of pushed through it. I did have to push through it, but I recognised it was fear. And I think when I've been putting together this menu, it's a 9-day cleanse, so a menu for it, and there's a lot of food in there. I don't eat I don't eat that much, really. So all of a sudden this is going back to eating breakfast, and I haven't eaten breakfast for a while, getting new ingredients for smoothies, and obviously taking the time to make those smoothies. So there's part of me that's overwhelmed, in fear, and feeling in lack, because it's costing quite a lot of money. It's costing probably more for these 9 days of ingredients. I'll have some. There's a lot of powdered stuff and that type of thing that that'll last me longer. So saying that, it's costing quite a lot of money. And I say quite a lot of money. It's about 160 quid for all the ingredients for the 9 days. And that includes organic fruit and vegetables, that includes various different powders and stuff that I need to get, some nice medjool dates. So it's good food that's going to really cleanse out my system. But it is quite overwhelming when you look at making or starting on something that you've never done before. So I will share with you how it's going for me, so you can learn from my mistakes, learn from my lessons, learn from my experiences. So I am going to embark in the Medical Medium's 369 Liver Cleanse, and it's a 9-day, and it's called 369. You start off by sort of building up slowly, and then you go a bit more cleansing, the cleansing of various different smoothies, taking in lots of green stuff, lots of fruit and vegetables, lowering on the fat, and clearing out all your systems from heavy metals and parasites and all these type of things. So, and I know one of my clients has been super cleansing. She's been doing it for a while and finding real benefit from it. And there's a lot in his community that are finding real benefit from it. So I'm going to give it a go. So I will try and give you a little bit more detail about it when I've sussed it out, really. There's a massive great book there. I'm looking at it over there. I can't lift it up now because it's on my bed, on my desk. But yeah, it felt a lot. So I'm giving myself a little bit of a breather and letting myself go to bed. But if I go into it with an energy of fear and lack, then that is what it's going to give me, and that's not what I want it to give me. I want it to clear out my system. So going in with the intention of it's going to clear my system. It's going to elevate my energy, make me feel better, give me more, make me feel lighter. That's definitely my intention. So yes. And in the meantime, I'm just going to have a few breaths, and we can go through the blig night. So let's breathe with me. I invite you to breathe with me. Take a nice big deep breath in. Hi Tracy. Hi Douglas. Hi Nicola. Let's just take a nice deep breath in and just let gently and deliberately allow the breath to go out. This time when you breathe in, fully inflate your whole body, and then gently and deliberately allow the breath to go. And when the breath goes out, just allow your body to fully relax. It feels good when it does. So another one. Oh. Just feels so good when you allow your body to fully relax. And we'll do our three-pronged approach to showing our body that it's safe. So deep conscious breathing, a longer outward breath than inward breath. Put a smile on your face, because the smile tells us that we're safe. And then we can just tell ourselves, right here, right now, I am safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. And just continue with that nice, deep, calming breath. So we send out a little prayer for us all, so we're connected using the wonder of the internet, power of the airwaves. Breathe in, and this time breathe in into your heart and feel your heart expand a little bit more. And then when you breathe out, imagine that heart-loving energy is getting sent out like a glowing wave around you. Every time you breathe out, your loving breath goes a little bit further and connects with everybody in your house, everybody in your street, everybody in your town, everybody in your country. Until it spreads out to everybody. We're all connected on this earth. It might feel like people are miles and miles away, but we are all connected. There's a spirit within all of us that if we allow it, it comes through. We can connect, we can relax, we can trust. And we know that right now we are safe. So shall we have a bit of a laugh? Just because we can. Laugh at maybe some of the things that we're worrying about that we don't need to worry about. Laugh at some of the things that are just funny. Laugh just because we can. So, how did your intention work out for the last 24 hours? Yeah, what did I say? Space just to be. I did give myself space to be. I did. And that was nice. I allowed myself to be driven. That was nice. And what is my intention for the next 24 hours? Well, I intend to sleep well. Have a good night's sleep. And tomorrow, my intention is to keep my vibration as at front of mind. So what I mean by that is I want to be really vigilant on how I'm feeling, and if I'm not feeling how I would like to be feeling, then just take a moment and breathe through it And yeah, so breathe through any low vibrations. So the intention is to keep my vibrations as high as possible tomorrow. We've got the power, we can do that just through our thoughts. So what are you grateful for today? Well, what I'm grateful for is having a brother who likes driving about and doesn't think anything of driving a couple of 100 miles to take us for some food at my niece's. I am also grateful for my mum noticing that she thought my walking got a bit better, because when we stopped part the way down for a loo break, and usually it's my legs seize up a little bit when I've been sitting down, and they didn't seem to as much. So I'm taking that as a definite plus, that my exercises that I'm doing are working, that getting swimming again is working, and yeah, and maybe this cleansing, or my intention is that this cleansing will help this even further as well. So I'm grateful for my walking being a bit better. I'm grateful for Zach being here to look after Sophie. I'm grateful again for my nice warm bed. And I'm grateful for you guys all being here. So a lot to be grateful for today. Nature, yeah, I took Sophie out this morning. We went out, we had a little scoot around the lake, the pond. We saw some birds, checked out our oak tree, and yeah, we had a nice time. And I haven't walked this evening. So got out in nature. I did go feed the guinea pigs and saw them this evening as well. So been outside a little bit. Ingesting. What have I ingested today? Well, I didn't have anything at all this morning. I did have my vitamin C drink and some water going down. I had some herbal tea at my niece's, and she did a roast dinner. So I had all the vegetables. I did have a bit of meat as well. She did lamb and chicken. Didn't have any gravy and or any of the what they called Yorkshire puddings. Didn't have them. And I had cauliflower but no cauliflower cheese. So I was pretty good, but I did eat a lot. I think I had might have had 5 potatoes. That was quite a lot. I did feel really stuffed. But I forgive myself for that. It was good. It was nice. And I didn't have any wine, so I guess I'm good. What have I been telling myself? Well, I was telling myself definitely my walking's getting better, and it was good to hear that validated from my mum noticing as well. That was really cool. And I'm telling myself that I have control over my emotions, because I have control over what I think about. So I am going to think happier thoughts, and I'm going to do that consciously because I can. And then I'm going to have a laugh about it because I can. And enjoy. Just choose to enjoy, each moment. There was a little bit of out of enjoyment when I was getting overwhelmed with this cleanse, and there's a lot to it. But I'm getting there. I'm doing my research. So I'm telling myself I'm doing my research and I'm enjoying it. And tomorrow I'm going to place my orders and I'm going to get moving on it. So that's where we're at today. So how are you guys doing? How are you with your ingesting and your gratitude and your breathing? Are you ready for a little song? Blignite my happy, blignite the happy in me. Blignite, blignite the happy in me. It fills my world with wonder and every day with glee. Blignite, blignite the happy in me. BLIGNITE. Blignite the happy in me. All right, my wonderful people, thank you so much for being here. Let me know how you're getting on with your Blignites and what you like about it and what you find challenging about it. And if anyone's done the medical medium cleanse and had some results or not had any results, then I'd love to hear how you get on. And yeah, maybe we can share out how it's going. All right, my lovelies, thank you very much for being here. Have a wonderful evening, day, whatever you're at, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye bye.